I remember the days when I believed that stepping into a steaming shower every morning was the only way to feel refreshed and alive. For decades, I clung to the idea that daily scrubbing was the key to cleanliness, much like that indispensable morning cup of coffee. However, as I began to notice subtle changes in my skin and overall well-being, I embarked on a personal journey of discovery that challenged everything I once knew. I started reading research that painted a dramatically different picture. It turns out that our bodies, especially as we age, are not built for the rigors of daily bathing. Scientific studies have shown that frequent showers may strip away the skin's natural oils, leaving it vulnerable and dry, almost like a barren desert after a relentless storm. I learned that our skin is as delicate as fine lace, needing gentle care rather than aggressive cleansing. This revelation was as shocking as it was liberating, and I felt compelled to share my newfound wisdom with you. The evidence from respected institutions, including insights from experts at the University of Pittsburgh, truly reshaped my perspective on what it means to be clean while remaining healthy. For a long time, I accepted the cultural norm that daily showers were an unassailable rule, a daily ritual ingrained in our very lives. We often equate the act of showering with renewal and purity, similar to the way a sunrise promises a fresh start. Yet, I slowly began to realize that this routine, while comforting, might actually be doing more harm than good. I discovered startling statistics. Nearly 1/3 of adults over 65 experience falls in the bathroom each year, turning what should be a rejuvenating practice into a potential hazard. I vividly recall a moment when I almost lost my footing, a wake-up call that forced me to question the wisdom of daily showers. My body, like an aging garden, needed tender care rather than daily deluges. The science behind skin health taught me that overwashing can remove the protective layer that shields our skin, leading to irritation and even infections. Embracing this new understanding, I began to see showering not as a daily necessity, but as a personal choice, one that should be tailored to our unique needs as we age. As I delved deeper into the scientific research, I encountered studies that left me both astonished and relieved. One particularly compelling study from the University of California, San Francisco revealed that the heat and water pressure of daily showers could be a silent thief, stealthily eroding the natural moisture that our skin desperately clings to. I remember reading the words of Dr. Michael Feldman, a dermatologist at UCSF, who said, "Excessive exposure to hot water can irreversibly compromise the skin's barrier, leaving it susceptible to dryness and irritation." His words resonated with me deeply, as they validated my personal experiences and fears. I began to understand that what we often take for granted, this daily cleansing ritual, might actually be a double-edged sword. In a way, our showers were like a powerful river that, over time, carved deep and unnecessary grooves into the banks of our skin, robbing us of its natural resilience. This new perspective was both eye-opening and challenging, compelling me to rethink every splash of water I had taken in the past. The shocking truth that I uncovered was that showering too frequently could be a hidden enemy to our health. I had always assumed that more frequent washing meant better hygiene. Yet, emerging research suggests that for many of us, especially seniors, showering once or twice a week might be far more beneficial. Imagine your skin as a cherished antique. Handle it too roughly, and you risk damaging its intricate beauty. I came across a striking statistic. Seniors who bathed daily had a 30% higher incidence of skin tears and infections compared to those who opted for less frequent washing. This revelation was as startling as a sudden summer storm, forcing me to confront the possibility that our long-held beliefs might be outdated. I realized that, like a well-tuned instrument, our bodies require balance and gentle care. The rigorous, daily barrage of water was not a one-size-fits-all remedy. Rather, it was a practice that needed to be adjusted to the natural rhythms of our aging bodies. I then turned my attention to the very essence of our skin's health. Our skin is not just a canvas, but a living, breathing shield that produces essential oils to keep it supple and resilient. Scientific research has confirmed that these natural oils are our skin's best defense against dryness and irritation. I was particularly struck by the insights of Dr. Sarah Thompson from the American Geriatric Society, who wisely noted, preserving your skin's natural oils is as crucial as any medicine in maintaining its moisture and integrity, especially as you grow older. Her words underscored the importance of treating our skin with the same respect and care we would afford any treasured possession. I learned that each shower, if taken too frequently, could be likened to a wildfire that strips away these precious oils, leaving behind a parched landscape that is prone to cracks and infections. This understanding was not only scientifically sound, but also deeply personal, as I recognized that my body deserved a gentler, more balanced approach to cleanliness. I vividly recall an incident that served as a turning point in my journey, a near miss in the shower that left me shaken. Bathrooms, for all their promises of refreshment, can be treacherous arenas for us as we age. I experienced firsthand the fear and fragility that accompanies a slip on a wet, slick surface. Research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirms that falls in the bathroom are alarmingly common among seniors, with nearly 33% experiencing such accidents each year. This statistic was not just a number to me. It was a clarion call to re-examine my daily routines. I began to see that the very act of showering, while seemingly mundane, could carry hidden risks that far outweighed its perceived benefits. The water, once a symbol of cleansing and rejuvenation, now reminded me of a treacherous current capable of sweeping me away. It became clear that safety needed to be a paramount consideration in our hygiene routines, and that adapting our habits might be the only way to protect our well-being. Seeking a safer and equally effective alternative, I explored other methods of staying fresh. I discovered that maintaining hygiene doesn't solely depend on the ritual of a daily shower. I began to experiment with gentle cleansing techniques, using wet wipes, sponge baths, and mild cleansers that respected the skin's natural balance, while keeping me feeling clean and invigorated. These alternatives, I found, were like a gentle rain rather than a torrential downpour, preserving the delicate equilibrium of my skin. I also learned that simple practices, such as regular hand washing and oral hygiene, play a significant role in overall cleanliness. My journey into these alternative routines was enlightening, and I felt a sense of empowerment in knowing that I could maintain my personal hygiene without subjecting my body to unnecessary risks. I embraced these new practices wholeheartedly, finding comfort in the idea that a less frequent, more mindful approach to showering could actually enhance my quality of life. Balancing personal hygiene with the preservation of our skin's natural defenses became a personal mission. I began to understand that each of us is unique, and our bodies require individualized care, much like a finely tuned instrument that demands precise adjustments. I encountered a study indicating that seniors who adjusted their bathing routines experienced a 20% reduction in skin-related issues, a statistic that felt as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot day. This information urged me to reevaluate my habits and to adopt a routine that harmonized cleanliness with the need for skin preservation. I started viewing my body as a delicate ecosystem, where each drop of water and every application of moisturizer played a vital role in maintaining balance. In my reflections, I often compared my skin to a cherished heirloom, one that needed to be handled with care and respect. This mindset shift was not merely about changing a habit. It was about honoring the wisdom of our aging bodies and adapting our routines to meet our evolving needs. As I refined my new approach, I began to gather practical tips that could help others navigate the challenges of maintaining hygiene in later years. I focused on simple yet effective measures, using unscented, hypoallergenic products, ensuring that every wash was gentle, and prioritizing areas that truly required attention. I made it a point to consult with healthcare professionals who stressed that hygiene is as much about personal comfort as it is about cleanliness. Dr. Laura Bennett from the New England Journal of Medicine once remarked, Hygiene is not a rigid rule, but a flexible practice that must evolve with your body's needs. Her words resonated deeply with me. I embraced the idea that a balanced routine, tailored to my unique skin and lifestyle, could provide the best of both worlds, safety and cleanliness. Every step of this journey felt like rediscovering a part of myself, and I began to share these insights with friends and family, hoping to help them avoid the pitfalls of outdated routines. Reflecting on my experiences, I realized that adapting to a new hygiene routine was as much an emotional journey as it was a physical one. I learned to trust my body and to listen to the subtle cues it offers, signals that sometimes less is indeed more. I now see that maintaining good hygiene doesn't always require a daily commitment to the shower. Instead, it calls for a thoughtful, measured approach that honors both our need for cleanliness and the natural protective mechanisms of our skin. The journey has taught me that our bodies are like intricate works of art, deserving of gentle care and thoughtful attention. This newfound wisdom has not only improved my physical health, but also brought a sense of calm and balance to my daily life. I now advocate for a more mindful routine, one that blends scientific insight with personal experience, and that respects the delicate balance of aging skin. In closing, I want to share a final thought with you, a heartfelt invitation to reconsider the way you approach your daily routines. Just as a gardener learns to nurture a fragile bloom with care, so must we learn to treat our bodies with the tenderness and respect they deserve. I encourage you to explore what truly works for you. Talk to your healthcare provider, listen to your body, and dare to challenge the conventional wisdom that has long dictated your life. By doing so, you may discover that the secret to enduring vitality is not in relentless routines, but in the gentle art of balance. Embrace the idea that every splash of water can be both a blessing and a risk, and allow yourself the freedom to redefine what it means to be truly clean. Let this journey inspire you to find a rhythm that safeguards your well-being and enhances your quality of life.